Hi everyone, if you're passionate about psychology and dreaming of studying at University College London, one of the top universities in the world, then this video is right for you. Today we'll be diving into everything you need to know about getting into UCL's highly regarded Psychology BSc program. From grade requirements to personal statement tips, I'll guide you through the whole process, so stick around and let's get started. So let's start with the basics. Why should you apply to UCL for psychology? Well, UCL is ranked 6th in the UK for psychology according to the Complete University Guide, and this course is perfect for those who are fascinated by human behaviour and want to understand the mind through research. UCL's program is particularly research focused, which means if you love diving into data and testing hypotheses, this is the right place for you. Plus, our success rate for admission to a UCL psychology program is a massive 95%, over 3 times their admissions rate in 2024. So if you're serious about applying, you've got a great chance with our help. First up, let's talk grades. To get into UCL for psychology, you'll need top marks. A-level requirements are AAA, and 2 of those A grades need to come from biology, chemistry, mathematics, physics, or psychology itself. On top of that, you'll need at least a grade B or a 6 at GCSE in English language, mathematics, and 2 sciences. So make sure you're hitting those marks in your GCSEs and A-levels to be eligible for the course. Now for our first tip, crafting a compelling personal statement. Now let's move on to what could make or break your application, which is your personal statement. This isn't just a space to list your achievements. UCL wants to see your passion for psychology shine through. Make it a narrative. Highlight the experiences that sparks your interest in the field and be specific. If you've done any independent research, volunteered in mental health organizations, or worked on psychology-related subjects, make sure to mention these. For example, if you tested a hypothesis or conducted an experiment, explain how that deepened your understanding of human behavior. This shows you're not only passionate, but also proactive about learning beyond the classroom. Tip number 2, demonstrate your enthusiasm for human behavior. UCL's psychology program is all about understanding human behavior through research, so make sure your application stands out. It's crucial to show your genuine interest in how the human mind works. Reflect on any hands-on experience you've had with psychology. For instance, if you've ever been involved in a school project or independent research where you tested a theory or observed human behavior, talk about it. Show how your curiosity has led you to ask questions and explore new discoveries. UCL loves applicants who demonstrate a true enthusiasm for research and the scientific method. Tip number 3 is aligned with UCL's research focus. Speaking of research, UCL places a big emphasis on aligning with their current research projects. This is a great opportunity to dive into what the UCL psychology department is working on. Spend some time exploring their research output. Check out their latest studies and ongoing projects as well. And when writing your application, mention how your interests fit in with UCL's research themes. Maybe you've read up on their work in cognitive neuroscience or social psychology. Highlight how this aligns with your own goals and how you're excited to contribute or expand on these areas. This shows you've done your homework and that you're eager to be part of their research community. Tip number 4 is articulate your long-term goals. Another important part of your application is discussing your long-term goals. UCL wants to see that you thought about where this degree will take you. Be specific. Whether you're aiming for a career in clinical psychology, research, or a related field, explain how UCL's program will help you achieve that. Talk about how the unique opportunities at UCL, like their world-class faculty or research facilities, are essential to reaching your career goals. If you can make a strong case for why UCL is the best for your future, the best fit for your future, you'll be a standout applicant. Now, tip number 5 is to stand on the shoulders of giants. So if you're ever in need of some inspiration, just remember the incredible people who've studied at UCL in the past. People like Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, and Francis Crick, the molecular biologist who co-discovered the structure of DNA itself. Even Mahatma Gandhi and famous psychologist Hans Eyserich walked the halls of UCL. So when you apply, you're following in the footsteps of some of the world's most influential thinkers and innovators. To sum it up, getting into UCL's psychology program is definitely competitive, but with the right preparation, you've got a great shot. Make sure you meet the academic requirements, craft a compelling personal statement that showcases your passion, align your application with UCL's research, and discuss your long-term goals in detail. And that's it for today's video. If you found it helpful or useful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more university admissions advice. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comment section down below. I'm always happy to help. But most of all, best of luck with your UCL applications, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.